Hey guys, Michael from Civil GG here, back with another video. Today we are going over my favorite defensive adjustments for the two most popular formations in Madden, gun bunch and gun tight. Let's get started with two things that I like to do versus gun bunch. Now, the favorite play that everyone calls from bunch, no matter the skill level, it's a play that is popular every single year, is verticals. So I'm going to show you what I like to do versus verticals. So I'm going to come out in DB Fire 2, but this concept can be run from other defenses. And we're going to go against the gun bunch formation verticals. And here's what I like to do. I do what I like to call the scissors adjustment. So what the scissors adjustment is, it does a great job at taking away the running back or any flats while still bringing pressure. So right here, as you can see, I am sending 5, but the running back here is manned up, and then the solo receiver is manned up from the safety. Now what this will do is it will completely take the running back away, so I don't even have to worry about him at all. And if they send the running back out, not only is he bagged, but because they have one less blocker, this blitz is going to scream super quick. So that's what I have to do on the solo side of the field. On the bunch side of the field, if I think it's verse, I like manning up this tight end with the linebacker because that will take away the tight end wheel that he runs. So my only user responsibility right here is the crosser coming from the slot. So once they snap the ball, nothing's going to be open. I have to alert the crosser, boom, 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 nothing's open, and we scream. I'll show you guys this one more time. And again, one thing too is I'm using the quick adjust feature here to get these adjustments off quickly. And in order to do that, I am double pressing the Y button, then to press the defender that I want to man up. So if I want to man up the outside corner on the left, I'm going to press X. Up on the right stick for man coverage, and then I'm going to press Y to man him up to the running back. And then once the ball is snapped here, I do the same thing with the other defenders. Once the ball is snapped, it's a complete bag. They have to throw it right to me. Nothing's open at any point, and that is definitely the #1 verts bag. Now let's get to our second adjustment here, guys. I like to do verse bunch. Same thing, DB fire. This time we're going to call flood. Another thing that people love to do when they call gun bunch is they love to flood the bunch side of the field with some sort of high-low with a flat and a corner out. Now we have just the defense for that. What we're going to want to do is we're going to want to back off our cloud flat on the right side of the field. So in order to do that, I'm again using that quick adjust feature where I press Y, I press B, and then I press the right stick up, and that will move that corner back. And then from there, what I'm doing is I'm basically running cover 0 on this bunch side of the field, like so. What this will do is if they run any corner route, it will be completely bracketed by the manned up player and the cloud flat. This will also do a great job at stopping verts if they go to that, but this is something to mix in. Once they get used to us sending 5 a lot, this is a great coverage defense that we can add that will give them lots of trouble. So if they call flood right here, which is again attacking that bunch side of the field, everything's going to be bagged. We have to lurk the middle of the field. Nothing's open. They take a check down, and that's fine with me. But you are never going to give up anything big if you mix this in with your send 5 blitz that we just mentioned. So right here, again, we're lurking in the middle of the field. Same thing. It's going to be a complete bag. Boom, boom. Lurk in the middle of the field. They have to throw a flat. That's contested. We, as a defensive player, will live with that all day long. And those are the two best adjustments that I like to do versus gun bunch. Now let's get into what I like to do versus gun tight. For gun tight, I'm going to show you what I like to do. So again, DB fire, same type of thing versus PA slot cross. The first thing I do every time I play gun tight is I love moving these safeties in the box. The reason for it being is because these will do a great job at stopping any seam streaks. From tight, seam streaks are such a popular thing to have, and these safeties in the box will do a great job at stopping that. So that's always the first thing that I do versus gun tight. Now, this is versus to play PA slot cross. This is one of the more popular stock plays from gun tight. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to middle third this safety on the running back side of the field. This will take away this tight end seam streak really, really nicely. Then I'm going to outside quarter this outside corner on the running back side. So now I have cover 2 on the non-running back side, and I have a cover 3 look on the running back side. What this will do is the cloud flat on the left with this ver hook will do a decent job at playing the whole left side of the field. So by the time that this send 5 gets home, they will have a hard time throwing any corner routes over the top, and they will have to live with a check down, and we have a press cloud flat right there. So that is completely fine with me. My huge responsibility here is this right side flat as well as this seam. So I'm going to lurk the seam first, and I'm going to go right back to the flat, and versus PA slot cross, this whole play will get absolutely bagged. So once they snap the ball, again, I'm looking the seam, coming back to the flat. I have this little crosser right here, and we instantly scream at Tom Brady. I will show you guys this one more time. So again, first thing that we're doing, putting the safeties in the box, putting this guy in the middle third, outside quarter, on the running back side and outside quarter. It's a little tongue twister. But then once they snap the ball, I'm lurking the seam first. Boom, going back to right side of the field. Boom, complete bag, and nothing is open at any point. That is my first thing that I like to do to bring pressure versus gun tight formation. Now let's get into my second tip here on what to do versus gun tight. So my second tip here versus the gun tight formation is, let's say we bag slot cross a couple times, they see enough of it, and they start mixing in another great play from tight, and that is this drive corner play. The reason why this play is so good is because of the corner out here that 84 is running. It's the same corner out from PA shot seams, and it just gets to a really sweet spot of defense and gives them a lot of problems. But I'm going to show you the best way to stop it. So first thing to do versus tight, still every single time, is we put these safeties in the box for those seam streaks. Then versus this, we're going to man up this safety with the slot receiver. We're going to man up this outside linebacker with this outside receiver. So we have a cover 0 look with these two receivers. We're going to put this outside corner here chilling on the left side of the field. He's going to be in an outside third. What this will do is this will bracket that outside corner route really, really well. What I mean by bracketing is the outside third will not play the corner route by itself. The man coverage will not play the corner route by itself. But the two combined will do a fantastic job at playing the corner route by itself. And then right here, we are setting 5. And again, I love blitzing tight. Make them make it read quick. The more pressure you bring, not only does it lead to sacks, but it leads to them throwing an errant read. So right here, we have a flat on this right side of the field, so I'm no longer worrying about that running back side flat. I am lurking any seam right here from the right side of the field, and I'm lurking any drag over the middle of the field. So once they snap the ball, I lure the seam quickly until it gets to my half. I lure this drag, and the whole thing is bagged. They have to lob a table out to a hard flat. Whole thing's bagged. If you guys enjoyed that video and found something that you can add to your game, consider checking out Civil G, where we offer full schemes used at the highest levels of Madden. Link to the website is in the description, and use code GG at checkout for 20% off your next order.